It's a road game for the Kings, and they're facing an interconference matchup in today's game. We are in Atlanta as the Hawks plan to take advantage of their home floor. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline.
Capella, if we watched him again there, he would be reading where that ball is going, and he positions himself before the ball even comes off.
And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Kings moving the ball around. Sabonis' shot is off.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Young with no one around. From outside, off the mark. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
Pass to Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Launches a three. And it's Ricochet missing. And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. The kick out to Sabonis. Now Fox. 5 to shoot. And it's Fox with the jam.
How about Fox just getting to the rim right there? Great to see him explode at times.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. To the wing right side. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul. Johnson left side. Here's Young. Softly drops in the floater.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Here's Fox. Johnson with the rebound. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. When I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
Thank you, David. There's a screen by Murray. Back to Fox. Clock at 6. And Capella sends it back.
Oh, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Murray, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Ricochet in the corner. Back to Johnson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Murray outside. No good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Driving to the basket. Screen by Capella. Back to Daniels. 4 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Kings. Murray for 3. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Hawks leading. And a wide open look for Capella. And the 3 off target. So it's Sacramento now. Outside DeRozan. .40 left here in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes in there. Sabonis has got his second basket.
Sabonis, a confident scorer on that play right there. Once he's got the ball in his hands in that area, he's looking to shoot.
To the inside. Pass to Young. Sabonis grabs the board.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Murray right side. Back to Fox. Fires for 3. And Keegan Murray with the 3. Young from deep three-point range. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Kings lead by 11. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Greg, every year injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Herter on the wing. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hawks passing it around. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Murray. Doesn't go for it. Hunter with some nice defense. The Hawks trailed by 3. In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency and a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. At his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA, thanks. Back to Nance. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Kings leading now by 3. Up top to Rosen. Still scoreless. And it's the Hawks' ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Sinks the triple.
Bogdanovic has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Nance with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Comfortable shooting off the pass that time. Larry Nance Jr. in a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Here's Murray. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Nance. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. The Kings leading. Well, Brent, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
Pass to Murray. Back to Herter. Down low. Outside for Murray. 5 on the clock. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ellis has got the lead up to 5 now for Sacramento. To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Herter. In the corner, Murray with it. Ellis outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And here is Okongwu. Out to Wallace. For 3, Nance. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Sacramento leading by 3. Wide open look here for Murray. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. 9 points for Keegan Murray.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray's showing he's a capable shooter.
Here's Okongwu. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
He really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Murray left side. There's Crawford with the 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Kings on top. They're up by 4. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Len. It's Crawford on the wing. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Len's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Kings. Young outside. And he recovers it. Daniels from outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Kings leading now by 6. Crawford right side. Here's Ellis. Rebounded by Capella. Young from outside. It's good from long range. Young's got 5 now.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 Conference Finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds. But they have not overcome that.
Pass to Capella. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. 6 points for him.
Almost all of Capella's shots are going to come from that kind of range. He's a big that's not trying to play out on the perimeter.
Plan a screen. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Ellis. And Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. Here's Ellis. The Hawks trail by 3. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by Lyle. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game, for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Pass to Len. Now Ellis, defended by Young. To the paint. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. Daniels, no good. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Back to Len. Over Young. Len, good. And it's 6 points for Alex Len.
Well, 7'1", 250-plus pounds. He's just so good at pushing through contact, as Alex Len.
And the dunk by Capella.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Reza Shea with the steal. Here's Young. Sacramento grabs the miss. Inside. Crawford right side. Back to Len. Pass to Wiles. Kings moving the ball around. And the dunk by Lyles.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Daniels with it. Shoots the 3. And that's good. Trae Young for 3. Young's got 8 points.
Well, Trae Young's dangerous because he's got that confidence and he's ready to shoot anytime he gets it.
Out to the right wing. Back to Ellis. To the inside. Down low. And Ellis throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Reza Shea. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. Reza Shea's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here.
35.
Kings.
The Kings, 36.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The Hawks trailing. Young drives in. Johnson wide open. He fires. Another 3 for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Well, the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better. So the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
Here's Rizachet. Sinks that one from the post. Rizachet's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Well, Rizachet has decent size, and he uses it well that time to put points on the board.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
To the middle. Sabonis with the steal. A solo fast break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Run any chance that you can get. Great theft and first pass from Sabonis.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Here's Murray, driving in, lays it up off the glass. And the Kings lead by 1.
And first step quickness that time for Murray.
Okongwu a screen. Launches it. Rebound by Murray. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the paint. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. And here's Bogdanović for 3. And it's the Kings with the ball. They lead by 1. Murray. Back to Herter. Here's Murray. To the inside. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And Murray loves knocking down the big shot. He does not fear the moment.
Johnson outside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. DeRozan in the corner. Up top, Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Over Okongwu. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Sabonis. Murray for 3. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
When his team needs him, Murray steps up, ready to get the big ones.
Young, right side. Kicks it out to Johnson. Young outside. Driving the lane. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanović.
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Here's Fox. Again, Sacramento.
Fox stepping up in the clutch here.
The Hawks trail by 3. Young left side. Puts up a deep 3. Pass to Bogdanović. Sabonis grabs the board. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Back to Fox. Murray outside. Outside DeRozan. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson can't get it to go. And he commits the intentional foul.
Bogdanovich. His first. Team's first.
Here's Fox. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
His first. Team second.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From deep, Herter nailed from three-point land. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this.